And here we are. I'm here with Sarah Burnell and Stephanie Rouse, and they are both heading to the NCAA Division III National Cross Country Championships after a very successful NCAA Central Region meet up in St. Olaf, I believe, correct?
Yep.
Well, first of all, Sarah, we'll start with you. You were 10th, so you already knew after Saturday's action that you had qualified. Tell me what it means to qualify for the first time.
Well, this was my season goal from the very beginning, so I'm just like so excited and so happy that all my hard work is paid off, and just being able to experience nationals. I don't know. I was just like so surprised and so happy. Yeah.
Well, bring me through your race on Saturday.
Well, the whole field went out pretty fast. We went through our first mile like at 5:34, which is much faster than we've been going. And the second mile was a little tough just because we did go out so fast. And then the third mile, I don't know, mentally just kind of like decided that this was the time to kick it in and start to focus, and then just kind of finished it strong.
And Steph, you've qualified now 2 years in a row for nationals.
I have. Yes.
How much did last year's experience of having made it that far help this season for you, and especially at the regional meet?
I think it gave me a better idea of what it would take to qualify for nationals. You know, obviously the more you race, the more confident you have, you know, the better you are at strategics. So I think just generally I was a little less nervous for this race than maybe I was last year. And I've been coming back from an injury, so you know, it was nice to know I've done it once. There's a good chance I could probably do it again.
Well, just like I'd ask Sarah, bring me through your race on Saturday.
Yeah, I knew the field was going to go out fast. There was a corner that like within 300 yards that we wanted to get out around. And I didn't feel like we went out that fast, but we came through. I was like, woo, okay, we made a mistake.
Oh my.
We're going to feel this really soon, and we did.
Yeah.
I think the entire field took a hit in the second mile. But then, you know, you just have to, it's not a very spectator-friendly course, so we got into some woods, and you just have to really get tough mentally. And there were a lot of hills, and I'm from Colorado, so that helped. It was easy for her. my favorite part. So yeah, it was just, and we had talked a lot as a team strategically about the race, so I knew when it was time to pick it up, which was really nice.
Well, now, unlike Sarah, you didn't know until Sunday that you had qualified because you had to wait for the at-large teams to be announced. Mm-hmm. How tough of a 24-hour stretch was that?
It was awful. It was awful. And the same with last year. Will and Ev both said, well, we think you're probably in, but don't take anything to the bank yet. So they're like, I'm excited, kind of.
Now, Sarah, you had also won the conference championships, the individual title. How much did that experience give you confidence for this past Saturday's meet?
I think it just helped me prove to myself that I was ready, and that, like, as Ev sort of told me before, like, you belong up there with that group of girls. And I don't know, it just kind of, it added some confidence and made me think like I belong here and I deserve to be with this group of runners. So yeah, it helped.
And now for the tough question, what are your expectations or goals for the national meet? Either one of you first.
Oh my, we haven't really talked about it very much yet, but I guess I want a PR again. That would be my ideal thing. Not really looking at places, but just kind of like time. I know this course is pretty flat and pretty fast, and so it would be really great to sort of get an all-time PR again.
And how about you, Steph?
I think I'd like to do the same. I think last year's nationals was just, the start is really overwhelming because there are so many runners that have, you know, such close times, and so I like to be a little more strategic, go out a little harder, I think, and a PR would be nice, maybe an improvement from my placings last year. So I'm really excited that Sarah will be on the line with me this year. It'll make it less nerve-wracking.
Well, again, congratulations, Sarah Burnell and Stephanie Rouse, NCAA Division III National Cross Country Qualifiers, and good luck.
Thank you very much.